Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. My name's Chantel. This is my basic journey. And if you're new here, I am currently living full-time out of my minivan that I built into a single-person camper. It's a 2001 Dodge Grand Caravan. And I travel with my little dog Joey. He's over here. We're currently in southern Illinois in Cave and Rock State Park. I paid for a campsite last night. It was only $10, but it came with a shower. And so I took a shower yesterday. I'm going to take another one before we leave today. And checkout is 3, but I don't think I'm going to be staying that late. I do need to make coffee. I need to gather up all of my trash, and then we can go take a shower and head out. And I only have like a gallon of water to fill, but that was another reason why I wanted to come here, was because they had potable water. I was at Tower Rock Campground for like 5 days, which was free, but they didn't have water. And so I really at the end of it needed to find water because I only have 4 gallons on me. But I do have 1 more gallon that I need to fill before I leave. And then we're going to be heading out to a new destination. So far, my full-time van life experience has been really amazing. Today is probably the coldest day that I've had so far. It's like 35 degrees, and inside the van it's not too bad, especially like when you're bundled in blankets, but when you go outside it's cold. And I don't want to go outside and make coffee right now. So I think I'm going to try and make coffee inside really quick so I don't have to go out there and bear the cold because it is really cold out there. Morning, baby. So this here's my handy dandy table, and it just folds out like so. Fits nicely behind my bed here with a couple other items. And then I just kind of put it on the floor right here. So these are typically what my mornings look like. Just coffee and snuggles until it's light out and I can, feel my fingers outside. Huh, Joey? Now that the sun is out and it's over 50 degrees, we have been cleaning out the van, and I was going to do the dishes, but then I remembered there's a bathroom with sinks with hot water, and why would I waste my own water and my propane to heat up water when I can just use their sink with hot water? And so I'm gonna go over there, wash my dishes, and take a shower. But we've just been chilling. It's already like almost 10 o'clock. And I've kind of just like piddled around and had fun. We enjoyed this little outdoors for a while, and I think it's time for us to get on with our adventures. So behind my closet I have a lot of things. The first is like, this is my laundry bag, and there's like a hole through here. I don't know if you guys can see. This is the picture that's hanging in the front, but I just like push all my dirty clothes through here. And then I just come back and put it in the actual bag. Also, this thing is my stove, and that also fits back here too. And I keep my little tiny stove up there in my actual kitchen area, but this is too big, so I just keep it in the back here. Next to my filing cabinet, I have this like space, this hole here, and so this is where I keep my backpack that has like all my shower stuff in it. It also has like a first aid kit in there, and my umbrella, my dog shampoo. So yeah, I have like, it's a multifunctional back area here. It's a ton of storage. So I just stopped and got gas in a tiny little town called Elizabethtown, which was about 10 minutes from where we just were. And so now we're gonna go to a place that's called Fort Defiance. It's pretty cool. It's like where the Ohio and the Mississippi River meet. And it's also like on 3 different borders of states. So from where I'm going to be, you'll be able to see 3 different states. You'll be able to see Illinois, Kentucky, and Missouri. So here we are at the Fort Defiance State Park. So on the website, actually, it says that there is a campground here, but there is not a campground that I see. Anyways, it's just like a parking lot. And there's another big parking lot over there. I'm not sure if that's what they're talking about or not, but I don't see a campground. But this will do. And there's a porta potty. So this is Illinois land that I'm parked on, technically Cairo, Illinois. And so here we have the Mississippi. And then across the Mississippi over there we have Missouri. And then over here, this river that flows that way is the Ohio, and across that is Kentucky. Three different states that I see. Hey, Joe! Kind of want to see how gross this porta potty is. It's about as gross as to be expected for a porta potty, I guess. Well, I super love this spot. It's right in between 2 rivers. I get to watch all the ships go by. There aren't any bugs. Like one of the reviews said it was super buggy, but that was also in July, so probably makes a huge difference that I'm here mid-November. I also like that I can see from my back whether somebody's coming in here or not. I think this will be a great place for us to stay for a day or 2. And it's supposed to be really nice. It's in the 60s right now here. And it's only supposed to get down to like 45 at night, which is like ideal sleeping weather for the van. I also have 5G here, so I'm probably going to be able to upload some videos, which I'm pretty excited about because I thought I would have to go somewhere and sit in like a Starbucks parking lot or something. But 5G, I can upload. I'm excited. This is a great spot. I'll put the coordinates below like I usually do for my iOverlander spots. This spot is amazing. Like, there are no overnight parking signs. There's a toilet, even though it's kind of gross, but I mean, a little Lysol can fix that, right? I don't know though. I didn't really make a plan for anything besides the first place I was going, and I stayed there way longer than I planned on, and I really only wanted to stay in this spot for one night, but who knows? It gets dark so early these days, but it is time for me to eat dinner. I figured I'd show you guys what I'm having. I'm going the lazy route today. I'm having a PB&J and some tortilla chips with some bean dip. Good morning, guys. Sunrise is looking pretty. So let's talk coffee really quick. You guys should be proud of me. I haven't bought a single coffee since I left my house in Illinois. Not a single one. I've made my coffee every single morning, and I'm so proud of myself. So I thought while I was sitting here drinking my coffee, I could sit down and chat with you guys about something that I get asked about a lot. And I just want to be able to help you guys because it was something that I was super worried about when I first was moving into my van, is how to find places to park. And there are different websites and things that you can use. I talk about it all the time, but I do use iOverlander. But I'll talk about the 3 things that I look for when I'm picking out a spot. So if you're unfamiliar with iOverlander, it's just an app that you get, and then you can choose to look at a map, and then it'll have all these different little spots that you can choose. Some of them are developed campgrounds that you pay for. Other ones are just like random spots like the one I'm in now that are just like in a parking lot that has a porta potty. But there are 3 things that I look for when I'm choosing a spot that I think will help a lot of people. So I've only gone on to freecampsites.net once, and I think it's very similar to how it's set up with iOverlander, where you can click on a spot and then you can kind of get other people's reviews of those spots. And so I always go, and when I choose a spot, I look at other people's reviews, and it'll also tell you what amenities are in this spot. The first thing I look for is free. I don't want to be spending $10 to $20 every single night. It gets expensive. Like, even if it's only $10 a night, that's $300 a month that you could be saving by just parking in a free spot like this. However, it is nice to take a little vacation and pay for a spot. That way most of them have, bathrooms, showers, water, that kind of thing. Or you could pay a little bit more. Like the last place that I was at was $20 for the night, and then you get electric, which is also really nice if you have like a battery like I do that you want to charge, or it's raining and you can't use a solar panel, whatever the case may be. Sometimes it is nice to pay for a spot. The second thing I look for is whether or not it has a bathroom. Now, I'm in a minivan, and some of this, it might not be a big deal for you because you might have a bathroom inside your rig. I don't, and so having a bathroom is definitely like a top priority when I'm picking a spot. Now, I do have a pee bottle, which is kind of gross, for emergencies, and I've actually had to use it a few more times than I thought I would have to already, but it is really nice to have in those like dire situations. And I do have a portaloo that I keep in my tule. However, I've only used it once, and it was when I first moved into the campground that I was camp hosting at. And then I had a neighbor, they hadn't opened the bathrooms yet, and so I couldn't go outside because I was going outside, you guys. I think it was like, I don't know, 5 or 6 days or something that they didn't open the bathroom. And so I was literally going outside, you guys. It was really gross. But I mean, in that situation, I used my portaloo because I had to find somewhere enclosed because obviously, your neighbors don't want to watch you go to the bathroom. But I've only used it once. It's for emergencies only, but when I'm choosing a spot, I definitely look to make sure that it has a bathroom. The third and final thing that I look for is safety. And I just want to make sure, like, when you're reading through the comments, that people aren't like, it felt really sketchy. Some people will say, oh, I found needles there. Like, that's not somewhere that I would want to be. That means that other people, locals, go there to use drugs, and that is not where I want to be at. So that is something that is on the top of my priority list. I just want to make sure where I'm going, I'm going to be safe. I also want to make sure that it's legal to park there. But those are some of the things that I look for when I'm trying to find a spot. And I know that a lot of people are really worried about, finding safe places to park. And there are many other options that you can use besides iOverlander or freecampsites.net. And I'll put like links to both of those in the description box in case you guys want to check either one of them out. But These are the ones that work the best for me, and I have like strictly used iOverlander, and I haven't had any problems with it yet. The only time I ever had a problem was when I went to Boulder, and I found out the entire city of Boulder does not allow people to sleep in their cars, which I just think is just very weird, because like, what do they do with their homeless population? Do you just keep citing them, you know, until they end up in jail and then put them back on the streets where they just go through the same cycle? It just doesn't make sense to me, but whatever. Anywho, I am about to finish this coffee and just hang out. It's getting really nice out. It's supposed to be like 65 degrees here today, so I'm actually going to stay in this spot one more night and just spend the rest of my day just editing. And I might even go to like one of those picnic tables over there and just edit outside, like, but I have 2 videos that I need to finish, and so I know that's going to be boring video footage, so this is where I'm going to end this vlog. But I hope you guys had fun. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed yet, please do so below. I'll also put a link to my Patreon in the description box in case you guys want to check that out. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Bye!